you down, cause I'm trying to go good tonight. All in who chicks left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alicia here, and I had you guys vote, and Mini Twist won for the style that I should try next. So before we hop into that, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so that you can be told when I upload next. Alright guys, let's hop right onto it. So I have been looking on YouTube, TikTok, just trying to get some good tips and tricks for these mini twists. I learned a couple different things that I will share with y'all in this video, but first I did blow dry my hair. Not all the way, just enough to where basically my hair was no longer wet and it would be easier for me to manipulate. Some people do mini twists on wet hair, some people do it on blow dry hair. It really just depends on your preference, but I know for me, for me and mine, it's easier for me to work on blow dried hair, which is why we are rocking this. While I wanted to keep my texture, that way it twists up when I put in the leave-in conditioner and everything else.
Okay guys, so we're hopping right on into it. So I was watching Wheel of Time with Bae while I was doing my hair, so that's why I'm chilling in the living room on the floor, and that's why my face starts doing some crazy stuff, like my expressions start doing some crazy stuff, because the episode we were watching, like, wild stuff was happening, y'all. But mini twist, there's not too much to it. I did do a combination of leave-in conditioner and what's the gel from the Doux? Why is it escaping my thoughts? But the gel from the Doux, I will, it'll be on the screen. But I used those two and my hair was loving it. Like, this is going on second week and my hair is still bouncy. It's still moisturized, it's still luscious. So I parted my hair into 4 sections, and I found that has actually helped me do some actual mini twists. So once I parted my hair in 4 sections, the same 4 sections that I do when I'm washing my hair, from there I just did some small horizontal parts, and then I just kind of like felt around for the vertical parts. I didn't do anything too small. I just tried to keep it as uniform as I could while also going as small as I dared to, because of course, I'm the one putting these in. I didn't do any extra hair, and I did make sure that I detangled really well with my Unbrush. So I go in with the leave-in conditioner first over the whole section, really work that in, and then once I part out the twists themselves, that's when I go in with the gel. And I was too lazy at first to get more than one alligator clip. Really too lazy at all, because I think I only used one alligator clip for the whole thing, but I only had one. So while half of my hair was being held up, the other half that I was still working on, I just had to kind of move that out of the way with my hand. But I didn't use my 3-way mirror for this. Now, if you want a cleaner look, or if you plan to keep these mini twists in longer than a month, then I would suggest, getting a 3-way mirror and really making sure that your parts, both horizontal and vertical, are super sharp, super clean, because that'll help you with keeping the style up for longer. Since I'm only going to have these in for just 1 month, I wasn't too particular about my parts. I really just tried to make sure that I wasn't getting hair trapped in one twist that should be in another twist, if that makes sense. But I will let y'all kind of watch me do these twists. I do switch the point of view for you guys. Like, look at how juicy my hair looks. Can we just give it up for the hair one time for the one time? Like, I will say too, if you are intimidated by mini twists, try putting your hair into 4 sections and doing it that way, because I think that's what kind of helped me keep everything uniform and make me feel like I was really moving along, because before then I felt like I wasn't making a lot of progress with the way that I was doing it before. So at this point, you know, I was getting tired of sitting, so I had to stand up. But this is just another shot of me doing these mini twists. And again, you want to have these twists, like, you don't want to twist too tight. And that'll kind of give you that juicy, full look that you're looking for. That way your twist won't look as boneless. I'm trying to control my face because I be looking so bored. I be looking so bored when I'm doing my hair. I be looking at my other videos and I'm like, girl, give us something. But I'm concentrated, so I guess that's just my concentrated face. But also, period. And I was looking back at some old videos because I'm my biggest supporter, of course, and I feel like you should always be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest supporter. But I was looking at some old ones and I was like, my hair has really come a long way. Like, I feel like when you look at your hair every day, you're not gonna notice that it really has grown, or it really has flourished and thrived, because you see it every day. So it's kind of hard to notice a change in something that you see every day, you know. But no, like 2023, early 2024, like, my hair was not this full and it wasn't this long, and that's crazy. But as I was doing my research for mini twist, I realized that your curl pattern is actually super important. So like for mine, my curl pattern is tighter, and so smaller mini twists are going to be better for me. Now, as small as you can make them, you know, as small as you can stand to do them, if you don't want to do super small and you have a tighter curl pattern, you don't have to. But you don't want to do the super big chunky mini twists either. Like, you see how that curls up really, I hope it curls up really nice. I can't see this one, but some of them have been curling up super nice. But if you have a looser curl pattern, because since we have a tighter curl pattern, then if you do smaller sections and smaller twists, it's going to give you that juicy, full look that you're wanting. If you have a looser curl pattern, you're gonna want to do slightly bigger sections, slightly chunkier twist. That way you don't have to worry about it giving boneless. And I was like, that makes sense. And then if you also want juicier twists, you see how I'm not twisting super tight? I'm actually twisting pretty loose. And so that also kind of contributes to the juicy twist that you see in this section. So I just thought that was pretty cool. I thought that I wanted to share that because I always twist in the same direction because it's just easier for me. My hands know what to do. It's kind of muscle memory at this point. But before, I was looking at it and some people would twist to the right and they said that gave you a juicier pattern. If you twist to the left, it's more boneless. But I think if you twist looser, you might get slightly juicier. Of course, if you add hair, you're definitely going to get a juicier look. If you do the looser versus tighter curl pattern, I think, because so far that's what I've been doing and it's been working. So I think that that's what I'm going to follow from now on. And I saw this other girl on TikTok, when she was doing her mini twist, the only part she really trying to make sure I get those roots, because you definitely want to, since you're going to have the style in for forever, definitely want to make sure that it's nice and detangled. That's why I love this little Unbrush, man. Child, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about, y'all? Oh, she split her hair into 4 sections and then she just did it section by section. That way she just kind of made sure that
they were actual mini twists. Because y'all have seen my other mini twist videos. They were more like medium. More like medium without the S, okay? Like, those were just twists. Those were really just 2-strand twists because I was not... Y'all, these take so long. If anybody says differently, then maybe they just got a bomb technique. But since this is like my 3rd, 4th time doing it, I'm still trying to figure out and learn what works best for me, what doesn't. So far, the leave-in conditioner and gel combo is doing my hair wonders. Like, my hair feels juicy, it feels hydrated, but that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. I am going to do this whole section. Well, y'all can't see my hand. I am going to do this whole section on camera, and then I'll probably come back when I'm at the front of my head. But I did just want to show y'all kind of how I'm going and how I'm not being too particular about the parts in the back. I may do a little bit or a slightly better job in the front, but we'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. So you can feel, because at first I was like, how do you know if you've added enough product? Your hair really will tell you. So you saw in this clip that I added some more gel near the end of my hair because I want to make sure from like roots to end that my hair is fully coated in that gel, because if you don't fully coat it in the gel and the leave-in, then your hair is not going to be fully moisturized from root to tip, and so it's not going to curl up like you would expect, because sometimes you can confuse that with heat damage, and it's not that your hair is damaged. It could just be a lack of moisture. Okay, your hair could be like SpongeBob when he took that helmet off in Sandy's place and he was like, water. Please, that might be what your hair is saying. But of course, you'll know that if you are making sure that you are getting like regular trims and everything else. But if you fully moisturize your hair and it's still looking a little suspicious, it might be time for a trim, or it could be a little bit of heat damage depending on, you know, what you've gotten into. But that's pretty much it. There's not too much to this. You literally just make sure that your hair is moisturized. If you want a slightly cleaner look, then you can braid your hair at the root, and then about a quarter of the way down, maybe after like 2 or 3 braid rotations, then, and this is just a close-up, or that was just a close-up of me curling my hair around my finger, but after like 2 or 3 braid rotations, then you can start twisting, and that'll also give you a more defined look, because you'll be able to see your parts a bit better if you braid it first and then just twist. But I wanted the full, slightly more, not messy, but slightly more unorganized look, and so I just twisted my hair all the way down. I didn't braid it, but I did make my parts a little bit cleaner at the front of my hair, since most people will see the front, and my hair is thick enough to where if you're looking at the back, it's not too deep. Case in point, this is the view from the back. Again, the back is none of my business, guys, please. All right, y'all, I'm finished. It's cute. It's quite cute. I see why the girlies always have a new personality activated when they finish their little mini twist, but if you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, guys.